So as we are expanding the 108 Rockstar Guitars purportedly into drummers, but the drummers that have an intimate connection to guitar players, Daxx Nielsen, son of Rick Nielsen, Cheap Trick, he says, I play
Hello.
guitar.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? Doesn't everybody?
Well, first of all, you must have grown up with a geography of guitars around you, right?
Oh, without a doubt.
So
I mean,
you saw them.
every closet has at least 10 guitars in it. Under the bed, there's probably 3 or 4 more.
Where does he keep the quad neck? I mean, he must have a double king size bed. That one fits
That one stays on the
underneath.
road. I think the 5 neck, you mean, right?
Yeah, the five
Quad
neck.
would be 4.
Yeah, right.
That'd be ridiculous to only have 4 necks.
Before drums, guitar,
How do you say 5?
Quint.
Thank you. That's what I meant.
before drums, there was guitar?
Piano first. My parents put me into piano lessons when I was 6 until I graduated high school. So 12 years of piano lessons, and then I taught myself guitar, and then I taught myself drums.
Now, what did you play? Which specific guitar was the guitar you taught yourself on?
It was this one. It was a Japanese kind of throw-off. It was a Batman guitar that my dad, it was terrible. And I learned to play, I put it on my lap, and I played it like a piano. Like I put my fingers on the fretboard like that. Kind of like Jeff Healey, the old blind guitar player.
Yes, of course. He was on Arista Records.
I taught myself that, to play like that, and then I flipped it up eventually once I realized I was doing it wrong.
Right.
Jeff Healey?
Yeah,
I didn't get Jeff Healey.
He's in the movie Roadhouse,
he is.
so that's all right in my book.
So, the transition from guitar to drums, was it an easy transition? Was that was drumming your natural instinct as a musician?
Kind of. I mean, I was a very shy kid, so I didn't want to be up front showing off and being, hey, look at me. So
Yeah.
I liked being hidden. I'm like Nico McBrain. I like to be behind the drums,
Right.
hidden. Don't look at me. But I had my dad, and then my older brother Miles is a great guitar player. So why try to be the third guitar player in the family?
Right.
Did you do
And now I
any-
wish, like Dave Grohl, now I want to be up front, and
Now you
I
wanna
can't
be
figure
up
out how to do it.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the current tour, the Concrete
No, I
Bowl
haven't,
tour? I
no.
went New Year's Eve in Vegas.
In Vegas, right.
So, and I photographed that blue Trini Lopez.
We went.
Cool,
we
cool.
went to the studio last year and shot the Trini Lopez guitars.
That's amazing.
Dave's guitars.
I was just
Yeah.
going to ask you. So, looking at some of your dad's guitars,
Right.
can you tell us anything? Like,
Comment.
yeah.
Well, you can see it was broken at one point, or probably 7 or 12 times it broke. I don't know. Enola is probably the Enola Gay, right?
Yeah.
The plane.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I mean, besides that, this used to be
Here's the
black and white. Now it's black and yellow because it's
This used to be
all
black
the
and white.
all the smoky bars. Yeah, it's stained. It would have been black and
Oh.
white originally.
Originally, that was white.
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't realize that. I always thought it was yellow. That's some age
Like
on
my
there.
teeth. They used to be white. Now they're yellow.
Uh-huh. What about the Ricka Diamonds?
I don't know anything about that one.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Well, it's a lot of beautiful Swarovski crystals on there.
Uncle Dick.
I thought this was apropos because I photographed him in Las Vegas, and it's the Ricka Diamonds.
Right.
So, and then this one's really cool. This is the 1958
58.
Les Paul.
Wow.
And here,
You can see pick marks.
pick smudge. That's what the tech called it, pick smudge.
Pick smudge. Yeah.
And last year when we interviewed him, I said, "What tell us about the pick smudge?" And he's just like, from the picks, just hitting it hard.
It's just
you know?
you wouldn't think that a pick would have any kind of anything to rub off, but it does.
Exactly. And then the sweat mark from his hand here. And then, of course,
Uncle
the
Dick.
famous Uncle Dick.
I can tell you that the head used to come off, but now it's permanently on there.
Oh, okay. It came off at the time when I was shot
Yeah,
it.
oh, maybe it still does, but they keep it on. They had a case built just for that
And
guitar.
the feet.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
so I should photograph your drum kit.
I'd love that. Come on out to any show you want.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can only bring one drum set at a time because it's too much. Guitars are easier to carry. So
Well, I saw you in Vegas, and I've seen you a few times. And you really carry the legacy of the kit, and you fit in there.
Thank you.
And I think it's beautiful the way I did when Wolfie played bass with Van Halen. I think it's great when there's DNA on the stage. And as much as people like the original construct, when you carry on, when you make changes, you keep it in the blood.
yeah.
I think fans appreciate that too.
I think they always joke when I got in the band that I knew the songs better than they do. They look back because I play guitar. They'll look back and go, "What key's the bridge in?" I always know it because I grew up with the music and I know how to do it. So it was easy because I knew the music really well.
Who would I'm saying, Rob, take a shot of this. Who initiated the conversation originally to play drums in the band?
I have no idea. I wasn't there.
How old were you?
Well, I mean, I started filling in 2001 when I was like 20.
20.
But
Okay.
this actual, next month will be 8 years of me being the actual drummer.
Yeah.
There was no conversation. They called me and said, "Are you available 2 days from now to go play Austin City Limits?"
Wow.
Which they film and millions of people watch.
Baptism by fire.
No rehearsal. We did a sound check and they go, well, "Do you want to work on anything?" I was like, "I don't think so."
Matt Sorb told me a story. He said, yeah, when I joined the band, my rehearsal at my first gig, Axl said, "You're playing with us at Rock in Rio. That's your first gig, and that's
Not bad.
That's 200,000 people."
Nothing to it.
He hadn't even rehearsed.
Well,
Well, you're doing.
I don't know. I'd rather play in front of 200,000 people than like 2 people staring at you. You know, I'd rather a sea of nobodies.
Scratching their heads. Anyway, you're
So,
carrying it on, brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time,
My
Dax.
pleasure.
Awesome.
Pleasure. Thank you.